You actually posted on your status, and it.
Yeah.
Wakati iwewe HEBERT, which is mentioned already. Then wakati ShocksCapital.
Yes.
Then there was this other guy you mentioned, and it, but I want to start again.
Yeah.
And it. Wakati HEBERT, ndimu no pula ma PropFirms like toda, and it. Saka yo would like those guys on what no post my links ema video like they are wasting people's time. Kana vari kuita zvinhu zvekula kuda uskama vanhu. I don't understand. Hello guys, welcome to this new and exciting episode of FxChill. And as you know, takamboita the first interview with HEBERT the fisherman, and this time around we are here again with HEBERT the fisherman, and today we just want to talk about PropFirms, because HEBERT the fisherman is actually one of the people who accepted into the program, and IMF. I don't know what it is. You're going to tell us for yourself. And
Yeah.
No, HEBERT, like what I got to the back then and did.
Yeah.
Then like PropFirms was standing.
I only came to know about PropFirms, that is last year. We're in 2023, right?
Yeah.
2022 January. Then
you were like doing those like demos and stuff.
Yeah, and stuff like that. You know, the thing about PropFirms, why PropFirms? You know, it's when you're looking for capital to trade.
Yeah.
You know, the most challenge that we have as traders in Zimbabwe and traders abroad anyway.
Yeah.
Every trader whom you talk about, you know, the most challenging thing when it comes to this industry is funding capital. So I got introduced to PropFirm by this other guy, you know, in Harare. He's the one who introduced me to PropFirms. That's where the journey of PropFirms begins.
Okay, before we actually go into the journey of PropFirms and stuff and it, people out there, they want to know what my PropFirms chi, and the concept of PropFirms because I'm going to capital and it. What are PropFirms?
Okay, what are PropFirms? Yeah, interesting question. You know, PropFirms are generally they are called proprietary funds. You know, they fund traders. They fund traders like if you have got the skill set, you want to trade, you have the skill set, but you don't have the capital, or you don't have enough capital, but you have the skill set. So what you do is you go on a PropFirm, then they test your skill set and they verify your skill set before giving you funds to trade.
Well, about you verify your skill set, what about you go to a PropFirm and yo apana mari ya unopa in my PropFirms, you just come out of mari.
There is a subscription fee. There is a subscription fee for you to get a trial account, because you need a trial account where they will test your skill set. So for you to get that trial account, you have to pay. Yeah, there's a subscription fee that is paid, but it's not that much as compared to what you get.
How much is much to you? You said it's not that much. How much is much?
No, it's not even that much, because come to think of it, let's say you want funding for something like 10,000 USD. You pay something like $99 for you to get a live account that is worth 10,000. You pay something like $99. You know, this is just handling fee, because they are doing all these things for you, and they will give you money, they will give you live accounts. So let me just call it's handling fee. Yeah.
You started in January and
2022 and 2023, right? Yeah.
Then you paid that money, you under something.
Yeah.
Then like no accept to the program. Accept and how did you manage to get accepted, bro? Because you know those kind of drills.
You know, just like trading live accounts, when it comes to PropFirms, is you can blow a PropFirm. So
what did you blow a PropFirm?
Not just one.
Dude, like
not just one, not just two. As I was learning, I was blowing.
Right, but before that, and if you blow Mario your PropFirm, like your subscription, no cancel, what gonna do? You just continue with that one subscription?
No, you have to subscribe again.
But wait. Is this even safe, dude?
Yeah. It's part of learning. So you have to subscribe. Yeah. You know, then you are given an account. Let's say you want, like I trade with my Forex funds. That's the PropFirm that I use. Let's say you want, they give a minimum of $5,000 account, right? And a $5,000 account is cost something like $50. All right. So you are given a trial, because they have to evaluate your skill set before giving you the live account. So in evaluating your skill set, you go through evaluation phases. There are 2 phases. The first phase, you have to trade that account, that live account, and get a profit of 8% of the account. 8%. 8%.
Suppose watangane watesa or iruti deni demo.
It's a trial, yeah. Call it a demo account. For fact, yeah. Let's say you have purchased an account of 10,000. First phase, you have to trade it and get a profit of 8%. That is $800 on a 10,000 account. I know it sounds easy.
Yeah.
There is a catch somewhere. There is a catch somewhere. I'll show you. Then, when you manage to trade and get 8% of the profit, you get into phase 2. Okay? Phase 2, you have to trade and get 5% of the account. When you get 8%, automatically your account is reset. Then it comes back to 10,000 again. Okay? Then you have to trade it to get 5%. That is 500. So like 10,000 balance.
So like Borgun's 5% and it is. Ufana bada 5%. Apana like jimus one also minimum drawdown area account you're gonna something.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, and that's where the catch is.
Yeah.
That's where many people who try PropFirms fail. Even me myself, when I was hitting the hard drop, I was facing a challenge on those drawdowns. Yeah. When it comes to PropFirm, this is professional trading.
Yeah.
So they've got strict regulations when it comes to drawdowns. They have what they call daily drawdowns, and they have what they call overall drawdowns.
All right.
Okay, let's say on a 10,000 account, on a single day, you mustn't lose more than $500.
On a single day.
On a single day, you mustn't lose more than $500.
Or about to lose and suppose or open a trade, $500. Is that a loss?
It's a loss. It's a loss. This is Wall Street trading now. It's a loss.
Yeah.
So you mustn't get to a negative of $500. But remember, the account is said to be a 10,000 account. So here is the secret which people need to get. You have a 10,000 account, but your daily drawdown is set on 500. Meaning each and every morning when you're approaching the market, you need to know in your mind that, okay, you have a 10,000 account, but you have an equity of 500.
Yeah.
So when you are going on it, don't go like you're going to trade a 10,000 account. Go like you're going to trade a $500 account.
All right.
Because you mustn't exceed
that $500.
$500. So don't trade it like you're trading a 10,000 on a daily basis. Trade it like you're trading a $500 account.
Yeah.
But the psychology now, when somebody is given a 10,000 account, automatically it gets there, sell Raj. It starts opening standard loss, like you're trading a 10,000 account. So
on these lot sizes, you are not told the lot size to use. You just use what you want.
Yeah, as a professional trader, you have to know the proper lot sizes.
There's no limitation to that, right?
There's no limitation to that. So long you don't go beyond the drawdown mark. If you want to open 100 lot size, it's up to you. So long you don't go beyond that minus 500.
So the strategy that you were telling us, you take it as you are trading a $500
account.
The occasion say, this is the way you wanted it to go.
Yeah. I only managed to get hold of that at a later stage, because first time, you have this hype, like somebody can just see our video right now, and say, okay, wow, the links that we have posted, and he goes straight up and he purchases a 10,000 account. The following day, he opens trades like he's trading a 10,000 account.
Yeah.
But psychologically, that's not a 10,000 account. It's a $500 account. It's not a 10,000 account.
So that's where many people are actually taking it wrong.
Yeah, they think I have a 10,000 account. You don't have a 10,000 account. You have a $500 account. Because if you exceed the loss of 500, you have breached the contract.
Yeah. Saka, I'm trying to get this concept, and Saka HEBERT, when you get accepted, and withdrawals and stuff. How do you withdraw your money?
Okay, I'm trading with my forex funds.
Yeah.
They withdraw either via bank transfer, which is not very much favorable if you are in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, true, very much true.
Or crypto. I like using crypto, because when you get crypto, you've got many ways to play around it in Zimbabwe for you to get cash.
Yeah.
You know, you can play around it. There is a way to play around it. You know, yeah, you can maybe fund your Deriv account, you know,
and do stuff, right?
So it's easy to get crypto. Go the crypto way, and it's easy to withdraw. It takes something like 2 working days.
Yeah, in Zimbabwe it's quite easy.
Mm.
Then you said pamarapa vanoita my percentage kuti maybe you withdraw maybe 1,000. How much do they charge you? Because you can't just take the 1,000.
Definitely, you are trading like a hedge fund manager, you know.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, you take the bigger part of the cake, right? On your first time, let's say you have passed those 2 phases which I was explaining. First withdrawal, you take 75% of the share and they take 25%.
First withdrawal, you take 75%.
Yeah, they take 25%.
Yeah.
You know, that's more than enough.
Yeah, you're good to go with 75%.
Then this withdrawal for the first time, it comes after 30 trading days.
Yeah.
Then you get into the second stage after withdrawing after 30 days. If you still keep your account, then you start withdrawing bi-weekly. It is 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. And when you get into that window of 2 weeks, you will now be getting 80%.
Yeah.
And they'll be taking 20%. Meaning if you make $100 profit, you take $80, and they take $20. It's a very fair deal.
Yeah.
If you make $1,000,
$800 is in your pocket.
Yeah.
It seems like a cool deal. But Fisherman, I don't know if this question is too personal. On your first withdrawal, how much did you withdraw?
I withdrew $400.
Like, as in after their taxes and stuff, penalty?
No, before
taxes.
Yeah, I withdrew $400.
Then they took their 20%.
They took their first time. They took their 75%. They took their 25%, and I took the 75%. I made $400. That was something like 5% growth of my account because it was a 10K account.
Considering that we are in Zimbabwe, 75% of $400 come. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good, man. You can actually go.
Yeah, it's good.
Then you want to tell Hanzi Panifest Akakwindroisa more PropFirms. Then if I can date back to your status back then, what around? I just want to know. I want clarification. Wakati iwewe HEBERT, which is mentioned already. Then wakati ShocksCapital.
Yes.
Then there was this other guy you mentioned, but I want to start again.
Yeah.
And wakati imuri 3. Ndimunopula ma PropFirms ekutodaro anditi saka iwo kuti like those guys wangatoona vachiposta emalinks awo emadhiri wayo like they are wasting people's time kana kuti vari kuita zvinhu zvekulike kuda kuskama vanhu. I don't understand.
You know, if it's about PropFirms, one good thing about PropFirms is when you pass PropFirms, they give you a certificate.
So you own a certificate?
At least, yeah, I own a certificate. We'll post it here. You
guys are going to see a certificate. Yeah.
They give you a certificate to say, you know, you are a certified PropFirm trader.
Yeah.
So why is it these guys, they don't show out their certificates? You know,
yeah.
Where are their certificates? All the PropFirms that are there, they give you certificates. It's like somebody who has graduated from somewhere, you know. You have graduated from Midland State, you know, we need to see your certificate.
Yeah, true.
You can't just tell us that I graduated. So I'm very unapologetic when it comes to these things of teaching people PropFirms. I know people who can teach PropFirms, especially in Zimbabwe. I'm talking about in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, you're talking about Zimbabwe.
I'm very much sure that if ShocksCapital, there is ShocksCapital in Bulawayo.
Yeah, ShocksCapital is actually one of the best traders out there.
Yeah. Then there is a guy named Isaac. He's undercover. He's based in Harare.
Yeah.
He's good at PropFirms. And there is a guy called MCT. He's undercover. He's in Bulawayo. Those are the people whom I've seen their results of PropFirms. I've seen their certificates. I've seen their withdrawals. I've seen them trading. They don't just post links.
Yeah.
It's not just marketing, you know, like me. Imagine the rest of last year, I was trading PropFirms, but I never went out there to say to somebody, "Come here, I want to teach you PropFirms." I took the whole year investing into it.
So you were learning and blowing by then?
Yeah, I was learning and blowing and learning and blowing. I didn't just see the thing, then tomorrow I put up a poster to say, you know what, PropFirms. I spent the whole year investing in the skill set, investing in the skill set, investing in the skill set. It's only in November when we did a seminar in Harare when I went out to the public and say, you know what, there is something called PropFirms. Because I was at a point whereby I'm now sure that I know PropFirms inside
out. But I've attended your seminar at Great Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
I was there. But at that point in time, when I was my PropFirms, was it because we were beginners about the forex thing, or you wanted it to be an undercover thing? Undercover.
No, it's not like I wanted it to be an undercover thing. Yeah. You know, that one, it was more of a beginners class. You know, just enlightening people to say there's something called the forex market and stuff like that. Yeah. Then the way I do things is like if somebody comes to me and they ask me about the financial markets and say he's interested in trading and stuff like that, I ask questions. Okay, you want to trade, do you have a stable income? Where are you going to get money for funding?
Yeah.
You know, what's your goals? What's your motive? You know, then when I get those answers, I see what's the proper way to help this person, because PropFirms are for people who need capital.
Okay.
Let's say somebody has got a steady income of earning something like 5,000 USD, and they say, no, I just want to risk 1,000. That person has no need for PropFirms.
Yeah, true.
Then comes somebody who can earn and say, I've got $100 to spare. Putting $100 on the market as it is, it's very risky. You won't stay in the long run. Yeah. You can't deposit $100 today and still have that account by the end of 2023. So I sit down with a person, I advise a person to say, you know, if you've got such an amount of money, you deposit into a trading account, trade it like that. This amount, I think you have to get funding from a PropFirm. So I talk about PropFirms depending with the atmosphere and depending with the person that I'm talking to. I call it consultancy. It's like if somebody comes to me and say he wants me to be taught trading. I think I've shown you conversation this other time. I do. I just don't say, you know what, give me your money. You know, I see the commitment that a person has. What are his goals? What is the motive behind? And if the motive behind is parallel to what I know, and you know, I can gladly tell the person, you know what, go and find the next mentor. I can't help you. I'm not hungry for money from mentorship, because
you can actually make money from the market.
What is $50? What is $100 when I can trade PropFirms and make that $50 in a day?
Yeah, true.
That's why you see when you went to Mashaba there, you were there.
Yeah.
Instead of getting money from people who actually giving them money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But besides everything, but can you recommend some bad items in Zimbabwe? PropFirms. Do you recommend people from Zimbabwe to do my PropFirms and stuff?
Yeah, I do recommend people in Zimbabwe, especially people in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Because there is a lack of capital. People are depositing $10 on the stock exchange market. People are depositing $20 on the stock exchange market.
Yeah.
And you won't stay in the long run. You know, we want to treat this thing as a full-time employment.
Yeah.
Like me, I treat it as a job. And you can't treat it as a job when you've got an account that is with $10. You can't treat it as a job when you've got an account that is with $100. Because that $100 cannot survive the whole year. It cannot survive for 6 months. But if you have an account that is something like 10,000, you know, you trade it slowly. You grow it, you compound it. Because if you've got 10,000, it's easy. We go back to that, you know, the previous interview that you did of making $100 a day. Making $100 a day, it now becomes easier when you've got 10,000
in your account.
Yeah, you have got 10,000 PropFirm account, and making $100 now, it becomes easy.
Yeah, I'm not getting the sense.
You're now getting the sense.
Yeah.
So the episodes are getting into each other as we are going and going and going and going.
My PropFirms are up.
Eh.
So like you're going to invest $100 to get 10,000.
10,000. They verify your skill set.
Right, okay, I have to ask this question. You and a PropFirm and stuff, where do they get the like my 10,000 Kupa and watch the $100?
You know, it's like I told you, that's the reason why they have to verify your skill set. This is like that scam thing in Zimbabwe they call account management. But now these ones, it's like you are managing their funds. They have their funds.
Or you personally they have money.
They have money. They have their funds. You are coming in as a trader to trade their funds.
So you are basically working for these people.
Yes, you are basically working for the firm.
What?
And as you make money, they also get a share. But the good thing is, as a trader, you are getting the bigger cake on the share.
Yeah.
So it's generally account management, but account management that is more professional. It's not that scam thing, this, which the guys are doing in the streets in Zimbabwe.
It's like Rosashika. So far as everything is concerned, and through far out of scams. Have you ever been scammed, bro?
A lot. I've been scammed. Left, right, and center, I've been scammed.
How did it go?
It's bad. I know the experience. It's bad. I've been scammed.
And you know how it hurts.
I know how it hurts. I've been scammed in this industry. I'm telling you.
So do you believe like those guys, my PropFirms, they won't scam you?
No, they won't scam us.
Or they won't scam my newbies or
no, they won't.
How do you know about that?
They are regulated. It's just like brokers. What gives you the confidence to put your $200 in that broker of yours?
Maybe it's just reading. Maybe you just can't talk about website. Then you just want to try out.
But you have the confidence that they don't scam you, right?
Yeah, somewhere along.
That's the same thing with PropFirms. They are regulated. It's not like they are just some online 441 things that just came in. They are regulated. And before you choose a PropFirm, there are a lot of them out there. Just like they are scam brokers, they are also scam PropFirms. So you really have to play your cards well. If you don't have the time to research, ask.
Okay, or ask no side no Zimbabwe. Because maybe somebody has got that affiliate link and now da kuluwa kuti ukango register yoona mari somewhere along those lines.
Yeah.
Saka yo kwapara kuti ask kuti munhu anofana kubvunza a personally kuti personally kune mumwe munhu
the person who told you about PropFirms.
What if that person is a scam, bro?
Why do you have scams around you? Why do you play around?
No,
scams?
It's not like I play around scams, but inyaya issue itori very, I don't know, intricate. But it's just too much.
Wherever money is involved, there is a little bit of I don't know to say. People lose emotions. I don't know what happens. When a person is scammed, it's funny. Even if me and myself, if I tell you the encounters that I was scammed, you'll be like, just like that.
Man, God.
You only realize it later to say, I've been scammed.
Then say something like that.
Yeah. So, when it comes to being scammed, PropFirms and stuff like that, I know, just know, like I highlighted, the legit guys so far,
that
definitely, so far as of now, definitely there are other new people that are going to come, the public and say we are doing this and that and this and that. So far, the guys that I know, they are the ones that I can recommend to say, if you want to know about PropFirms, me, I learned it from this guy. I learned it from a guy called Isaac in Harare. I've concept that I've learned from ShocksCapital, from MCT. They do these PropFirms. Those are the guys to contact to say, or else you'll be scammed.
For real.
Yeah, they will scam you.
But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, thank you for liking, thank you for commenting. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button, because we've actually realized that 70% of the people that watch this channel haven't subscribed yet. So if you are part of the 70%, please make sure you hit the subscribe button.